All right, let's get into it. So, when we last left off, I was attempting to beat Hornet 2. We took, so as kind of a recap, we're playing Hollow Knight wrong. We are trying to kind of take the most wrong possible way to do Hollow Knight without like totally breaking the game. And so I took kind of the standard route through Crossroads and Green Path, and then I got to the Fungal Wastes, beat the I beat the Mantis Lords, and then beat the Mantis Lords, went to Deep Nest and got the ass. I went to Deep Nest and got the pass for the tram, and then took the bottom route straight to Kingdom's Edge. Climbed all the way up, no wings, no Yzma's Tear, and did just a fancy little shade skip with the help of an Aspid to get to this top bench. And now we're doing Hornet 2, like mid-game. I would consider sort of early, pretty early Hornet 2. We don't have any upgrades or anything, and so the entire last stream was spent with me trying to figure out how the frick I'm gonna beat Hornet 2, and we didn't make it very far. I did some, some research on it. Realized I've got to get quite a few hits on him, or on her. Which is not a great time. I really got it. I don't think the pogo's the right move there. So when I looked it up, the math that I did, Hornet apparently has in this form has 700 health, and the nail does 5. So I really gotta find a way to heal. Maybe that's kind of working. So hey, you just step on me. So by my math, that's 140 hits with base nail. But I did watch I did some research between streams and realized that in fact base nail, I saw someone who allegedly did it with base nail, but it only took 80 hits, and yes, I counted all 80 of those hits because I wanted to be sure. So I'm kind of hoping that it's only going to take 80 hits. On my best runs, I got up to around 40 or 50 hits, so hopefully we get a lot better at Hornet 2. But I also tried to do a little bit of research, and it's hard because a lot of the videos giving advice on Hornet 2 are just kind of like, you just have to get good at Hornet 2. And it's like, okay, thanks guys. And a lot of the other ones were like, well, it's gonna be great if you use, if you get a couple of nail upgrades and like use your and make sure that you're doing. Why does she just jump over me all the time? It just like jumps right into me, and then even when I try to do that, it doesn't work. Okay. I tried to do, a lot of the advice is like, oh, just like use a lot of good charms. We don't have charms, and even if we did have charms, we wouldn't be using them because that's the right way to play the game. We're playing the game wrong. So what we're kind of turning this into a Hornet 2 challenge run, and that's fine. That's gonna, that's gonna be this phase. We're gonna have like, I feel like this playthrough is gonna go through several eras. We went through the, the early era of trying to like load on way too many obtuse limitations, and then we went to the, okay, we're doing some pseudo speedrun skips to kind of like do Hornet early, and then now we're kind of in the stage where we and now we're kind of in the now we're in the stage where we do the where we're just grinding Hornet 2 because we've made terrible mistakes going up to this point. That was a mistake. Yeah, it's fine. So all that to say, I tried to do some research on Hornet 2, didn't make a lot of progress, but one thing I did note is that generally all the people that are like playing Hornet 2 are keeping to the center, and up until now I've just been keeping everything to the side. So I think the goal is now, we're just gonna dodge until she gives me an opening. There we go. You get it there? So I think my personal goal is to keep more to the center, which is the opposite of what I've been doing. So I figure, if what I've been doing is clearly not working, then maybe we just try the opposite. And if it's what works for other people, and the opposite has not been working for me, it kind of makes sense to just do it that way. The other thing that I'm supposed to be doing is trying to actually avoid her attacks rather than like get hit by all of them, because that's not super duper fun right now. Oh no. Oh jeez. Okay, it's fine. Oh. But so we're gonna try that, because like I said, I spent the entire last stream going after Hornet 2. But it's kind of good that it took up the whole stream, because I was going back over the VOD, and it turns out my mic glitched out about halfway through the stream. I'm hoping that does not happen again, because I would like to have audio on these things, but that's kind of part of the learning experience of this, right? I talked, one of the things that was captured on audio last time was me talking about how, I'm trying to learn things here, and sort of kind of learn as I go, not wait until everything's perfect. And so that means I'm going to be making mistakes. That means my VODs are going to have some weird mistakes in them, including but not limited to half the VOD not having audio. And I kind of debated back and forth. It's like, oh, do I even post it? Do I do some editing? And, I've ultimately decided I haven't posted it yet, but I'm going to post it. I'm going to not edit it. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm just going to let the mistake be what it is. Because I think that that's going to be sort of an important, learning experience for me personally. An important documentation is that, I want it to be documented that not everything went super duper well. That, I made some mistakes, made some weird editing choice. The game is going to be, a bunch of me grinding Hornet 2 and speaking words that you can't hear. That's fine. So if you're interested in seeing every gut-wrenching attempt at me beating Hornet 2 and failing, you're free to watch that. Some of that's going to have audio, some of it doesn't, but that's fine. I'd rather have it just be something that's documented, and so that I can be encouraged later on about like how much I've learned, and that, you know, maybe even others could be encouraged. Like, oh, you know, you don't have to have this like perfect experience to just, you know, upload things and put them out to the world. We're all like learners in progress. Oh my goodness, you just really don't like me this time. Okay, I think I kind of want to focus a little bit on my strategy here. Okay, we're all right. I really need to figure out what the plan is. That wasn't the plan at all. I'm still going back to corners. I need to stop doing that. I'm in the center. I get to be in the center. You get to be in the corner. Hornet is more scared of me than I am of her. That's what I'm going to be telling myself. But yeah, so I'm fully prepared for this stream to be a Hornet grind session. If that's what this run turns into, if it's just stream after stream of me grinding away at Hornet in super unfavorable conditions, then so be it. That's, you know, the evolution of what this run has become, and we'll live with that. This is my Hornet 2 era, and everybody better get comfy because I don't know if it's going to be leaving anytime soon. Okay, I don't know what my game plan is here for dodging this stuff, because it's like sometimes she does Hagale and sometimes she does Shaw, and I don't know what I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal right there is what I'm gonna heal. Okay. I mean, so far I'm not like doing very good. I'm not doing it. I'm certainly not doing better than I was on Tuesday. If anything, I was doing better on Tuesday because at least I was like sometimes getting to the phase where she has the spikies, which is, I guess, is about halfway through. You know, it was about like the 30-40 hit mark when she starts throwing out the spikes. We haven't seen that at all yet, so that's not super great, and that's not super great either. No, but I get to be in the middle. That's the rule. Heal. Double heal. Let's go. That one's scary without wings. If I had wings, that'd be a lot less scary. And I'm technically supposed to have wings for this fight, but that's just the challenge run it is. Okay, fine. Oh, it's when she does that it's so bad. Okay, what's Big Vader's weakness? Is that whatever my dodge pattern is, I'm consistently failing a Dino. Whenever she does that yarn in the air attack. I know that there's a special word name for it, because people kept calling it that, you know, calling it by its actual name in the videos that I watched in preparation for this fight, and I have promptly forgotten the name. That's fine. We're gonna call it the yarn attack because it looks like she's throwing yarn. I am excited for Silk Song. I've not played Silk Song yet. Part of the goal of this stream, or part of the goal of this series, is me training for Silk Song, because I've heard that Silk Song is super duper hard, and I'm not even particularly good at this game, as you can see by my 3 hours grinding at Hornet 2. So I kind of wanted to use this as like it's been a while since I played Hollow Knight. It would be fun to kind of play it in a way that's a bit different than my first playthrough, get some muscle memory back, train up, you know, my skills, and then go into Silk Song and play it for the first time on stream, where I don't know anything. I haven't watched any playthroughs. I don't know, you know, anytime something comes up on any of my feeds about Silk Song, I am scrolling away immediately because I do not want to be spoiled at all on it. So while I've seen like a handful of screenshots and like small snippets of gameplay here and there. I have no context for them, for those things. I don't know what the areas are like. I don't know what the skills are like. And so it makes me wonder how many of these, you know, her attacks are going to end up being skills that I end up using in the game. I'm excited to find that out, and I know most of, you know, anyone who's like played the game is already knows the answer to these things, but I'm just expressing my excitement to kind of learn them in real time. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. Boom. Okay, so this far this is pretty good. That's about 17 hits. So we're about 8. Oh. Okay, I don't know why I thought any of that was gonna work. And I'm in the corner again. Stop being in the corner. This has just turned into... I keep trying to say I'm gonna be in the center, but it just turned into running into the corner anyway. Oh, I don't have a... The problem is that the corners are really the only place I can heal, because unless she does like the yarn attack, like... Okay, so I feel like I got lucked out. I lucked out there. Because like, yeah, those attacks are the only times I can really like dependably heal. But in order for them to actually work, I need to be like as far away from her as possible, which means she needs to be in one corner and I need to be in the other. I feel like that's the most reliable attack though. Just wait for her to do a ground attack and then just poke her. But don't be too greedy about it. That was, speaking of being greedy. But okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Like, I think this is... I'm going to continue doing the center strat because I think that the center strat's going to pay out in the long run. Unless I die first, in which case it will not pay out at all. Okay, we healed. Let's get it. Hello. Oh, I guess we just do a slash or don't do anything. That works too. I mean, I think this is promising. What? This is like what, her second or third dagger. This is promising. Gets immediately just ruined. Ooh. So okay, this is definitely all right. That's the strat for sure, because I can already see myself getting better. Okay. But I have to also be good at the game, is the other thing. But that's progress, you know? I'll take progress. I feel like if I get used to fighting from the center, and I get better at playing it safe and not going for stupid strats and not going for her, you know, not avoiding... You know, I just have to learn to avoid, like, a couple of the T attacks. Most of it I'm pretty good at. It's just like a couple of things that I get consistently tricked on. So if I just get better at those, like that one, that's the one that's kind of the scariest right now, because it's hard to know if she's gonna like jump on me or if she's going to just do that. And I don't, you know, maybe there's a good, okay. I think this is the move though. Take it nice and easy. You're gonna let you come to me. It's fine. Just, you know, don't overdo it. I'd rather just dodge and be safe and slash wrong and fail the pogo than I don't know when she jumps, what is my move? Is it to back up or is it to go forward? Does it feel like... Okay, that was kind of risky, but I feel like it paid off. It's sort of like my Mantis strats, where like I kind of got to the point where I was like, okay, I just have to like do it no matter what. Oh my goodness, stop stepping on me. Oh my goodness. Dude, okay, I still don't have a good answer to that. I still don't have a good answer to jumps on me and then immediately sends her nail the other direction. But maybe that is the move. I feel like going under her anytime she jumps, because she's, no matter what she does, I didn't realize I was 1 health there. You know, if she jumps towards me, she's either going to try to land on me, in which case I dash forward and I dodge it, or she's going to do the yarn attack, in which case if I dash forward, I still dodge it. But if I try to back up, she might still jump on me, and if I don't dash forward enough, or don't, you know, just try to walk forward, it's not gonna save me from yarn move. 2, 3. You've been around for a while, you know that we like counting. 4. Still? Okay. See, I did this exact thing I wasn't supposed to do. She jumped, and then all of those happened because I did the opposite of what I literally just said I was going to do. Oh, but the problem is, sometimes she does the short jumps, and then I don't want to dash there, because then I'll actually just hit her. But so far, this is paying out. Haha. Risky double heal, but I think that was worth it. Now we're at, what? 12, 13 hits, 14, 15. Oh my goodness. The Dino's still the worst thing in my life. Okay. 17. I risked it. It was a bad risk. This is bad. Oh, this is now bad. Oh, we're fine. I think if I just play it safe, whenever she jumps, that's like the move. It's like the ground attacks that I'm always gonna have an opening, and it's the aerial attacks that I'm always gonna die on. So if I just like always be super safe on the aerial attacks, and then the ground attacks are like when I... Unless I also have to be good at the game though. That's the other thing. So but I think this strategy is going to pay out. I feel a lot better about this than I did last time. Last time it felt like luck. Last time it kind of felt like, okay, I'm just sort of in the corner hoping she doesn't do the wrong string of attacks to ruin my day. Now it kind of feels like I've got a plan. It feels like I've got sort of a strategy that I can work with. Oh my goodness. Really reminded that I should have wings. Oh my goodness. I need to get better at the game. I need to get better at the game. Oh, frick. I'm doing it. I'm double healing. I don't care. I'm glad I double healed. Okay. I'm still having some trouble with the jumps though. But I think I just have to learn. I just have to learn the best way to do the jumps. I wonder what that thing on the ground is. I bet it's a charm. I wonder if it's a charm that's designed to be helpful for this fight. Maybe I'll look it up in a second. Maybe I never will. That's the thing about playing Hollow Knight wrong. You just never know what you're gonna get next. Is, you know, am I gonna look it up, or am I just gonna go with my ignorance? It's impossible to know. Okay, so far I'm liking how this is going. I need to remember that Yarn Attack is not a healing opening. And that it wasn't either, I just got lucky. Okay. Ooh. So, if I attack her quick enough, it actually creates enough distance for me to live there. Okay, can we heal? Can we double heal? Let's double heal. Why not? Why not, he says, as he is inches away from being stepped on. How did things go wrong so quickly? I feel like it only takes a couple of wrong moves in this game for a boss fight to go from, hey, things are going well, to I'm gonna die. Oh. Damn it. Burp. Blap. Burp. But I'm actually great. I'm actually doing awesome. Heal. Oh, we double heal right here. 1, 2. I don't care. I would do it again. I would do it again. Oh, I think we're doing pretty well. This is what? That was what? The second stagger? Maybe even the third? I feel like we're getting into the rhythm a little bit. Oh. Just need to not get greedy. I got greedy and then I started getting hurt. We're not getting greedy. Gosh dang. That's really not what I think it is. That was... Okay, excellent. No! That was a stagger and I ruined it because I'm bad. I'd do it again. I would do it again. I wouldn't do that again. Just wait. Oh, we got it. Oh! Oh! Yep, I was just thinking, like, it's the third, you know, I think that was her third stagger, so the spikes should be coming out pretty soon. Oh, this is scary now. Gotta heal. Double heal. Haha! I'm kind of playing it risky with the healing, but I sort of gotta do it, because if I don't, it's gonna ruin everything. Ooh, I can pogo off of those. That's nice. Oh, I can also pogo off of that. That's nice. No, that I can get hit by that. That's nice. Oh, I really gotta start landing some more hits. Heal. Worth. It's worth it. I'll do it again. Okay, we're playing risky, but we're also, this is, I think, the best that I've done so far. This is, I'm probably close, this is like, what, the fourth or fifth, I think that was the fourth stagger. Like, I like our odds. I think we are gonna beat Hornet 2 this stream. It's gonna happen. No! Yes. I'm feeling a lot better about this already. I should just never say things like that. Because it's like, it's the moment I say, oh, I'm feeling good, it's just spiked to the face. Even then, I even did it sarcastically, and it was like, oh, you're feeling good? You're feeling good, GoodBerean? Are you feeling good right now? Well, let's just punish you for that. Poetic retribution. I don't have an eternal heal! Oh my goodness. Please just give me... Oh my goodness. No! I could feel it. We were so close. We were so close. That was the best. That was the best it had been. I don't know where we were at, but it had to have been like 50 or 60 hits. We had to have been like well on our way. And I don't think it gets any harder than that. I think, you know, as far as I can tell, her attacks aren't don't get faster. Like, as long as you keep up on cleaning out the spikes, I don't think she like makes that even like any really harder. It's just, you know, it's just staying focused. It's staying on top of the okay. Can you not do the jumping attacks? We're really over that. I think what's going to take my fight to the next level is if I master the the getting hit by the yarn attack. No, if I master pogoing the down nail. Because otherwise if I had wings, then it'd be a lot more doable. But if it's just oh, we're healing here. I'm gonna go for a double heal. A little risky, but I think it was worth it. I would have done it again. I think so. I'm probably gonna take some bad deaths while I get good at pogoing her nail. But I think if I do spend the time to practice that, it's gonna help in the long run. It's gonna pay out in the long run. It's kind of like early on I was saying, we gotta, I'm gonna practice my pogos a lot early to make it pay out in the long run. That's still the plan. Although now it's also the it's just we're also doing it in real time in the Hornet 2 fight. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at my pogos in general. It's this like nail pogo that I've got to work on. And I'm liking this. This was what, the second? I think that was the second stacker. So this is already, this is going pretty well. I just need to never say that ever again. Oh, better. Nothing like her stopping right in front of me while I'm healing, only for me to just walk straight into her and take damage anyway. That's the GoodBerean experience. This is what you come to this stream for, not for great gameplay, not for epic strategy. No, you come for me to merely avoid death, only to just get a face full anyway of death, in case anyone was wondering what the object of that sentence was going to be. It was going to be a face full of death. epic focus mode. All right, so this is probably, we're at what, the 30, 40 hit mark? Damn it, damn. That's a really close spike. Stop doing spikes. I really wish I could like hit them into her. That would be a really cool feature of this fight. I think we take one heal here. I should have been decisive. One of the videos said you need to be decisive. I was not decisive. That was the opposite of decisive. That was indecision embodied. Oh, that's, ooh, that was a pretty sick pogo escape there, though. I think this, you know, the pogo practice is going to pay off in the long run. I'm convinced of it. I would do it again. I would do it again. I would do it again. No! Oh my goodness. Oh, that feels. I'm not gonna say it was rigged because I know it was a skill issue. I know it was my mistake, but it feels like just a really unfortunate combination of incidents where I just barely failed the spike hit, and then that nail. You know, I'm also, you know, I've played too many Sonic games where you get like 3 seconds of iframes instead of what Hollow Knight gives you, which is like, you know, you blink and then you're already vulnerable again. How did this already happen? How do we go from really, really solid plays to like, I'm already getting ruined? Oh my goodness, dude. Here we go. Double healing. No, I can't double heal. I'm not good into the game for double healing. Oh, let's go. Take our time. I was stagger 1, so we're at like about 13 hits. We'll heal there. I'm always a little late for the heal on that attack, but it's generally paying out. You know, I'm generally getting the heal out anyway. That on the other hand was an epic mistake. Do not do that again. We're done with that. No, I'm doing the thing again where I'm going into the corners. We're not in the corners. I keep trying to make distance so that I can heal, and then it always just bites me. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was luck. That was absolute luck. I deserved to get punished for that, and instead it just worked out. Oh, I don't have enough. Heal. Okay, we're at 5. We've had 2 or 3 strat daggers. I can't remember. We're doing. Nope. You see me catch myself, and then. Oh, I almost got punished again for that. I really need to heal. Thank you. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I? I'm just so conditioned to. Oh, I shouldn't probably heal. That the thought never even occurs to me. Am I fully healed? It's just muscle memory. I've trained myself to heal on instinct because I've just assumed I'm going to not have full health. I like where this is going. I don't like that. Oh my goodness. Who's gonna win? GoodBerean or one slightly too high nail boy? Spike boy. Wait, I ruined the line. Good job. Get ready for that. That's gonna be, you know. This is if nothing else, this, you know, this stream. And by this stream, I don't mean this tonight. I mean this this streaming experience is gonna be defined by just barely ruining the joke. Okay, I feel like that was a good use of stagger time. I feel like stagger time is never going to be used to actually land an extra hit. It's going to be almost always used to just clean up the business. Oh no, I saw it coming too. I saw it coming too. Because it was just... I mean, there's no way, you know, without wings, I'm kind of just stranded there, right? Like if I go for that attack, and then she does the nail, you know, and then if I try to dash away, and then she nails, like does the nail throw, like there's just no, you know, there's no way out of that one. That one doesn't, you know, I don't get another shot, but I believe this is doable. But see, totally doable. I just have to get hit the very first thing that I, you know, as soon as I enter the fight. Okay. Right. We don't even have enough hits for 2 heals. That's how you know it's bad. Oh, I'll heal here. Because I feel like, you know, it's not safe. I could get punished there, but I rarely do. And that's why I'm going to go for it every time. I think I need to get more aggressive with hitting her with the nail, though. Because, you know, if you think about it, she gets knocked back. She has knockback. And also ruins my day. Okay. So like, you know, if I'm in the middle and she's coming towards the middle, she's gonna always just punish me. I bet I can make it to a stagger. Or I can die. You know, it might be the opposite of what I was just saying about playing it safe, but it was another thing that I did see a lot in like my research of people playing this boss, is that when you play the middle, you have to kind of be fairly aggressive. You have to sort of, you know, because she's going to come into the middle and she's not going to respect your boundaries. So you kind of have to like hit her with the nail a little bit and get her out of the middle and be like, no, you don't actually get to come over here. And that means it's going to be a bit of a risky gonna be a bit of a risky play sometimes, but you know, if I keep doing stuff like that. Oh, I don't even have a... I think my plan is if I get to 5 hits. Oh, we're doing the corner again. We're not, no corners. Okay, well. Okay, well. I need to also not be too aggressive. Okay, I did, you know, don't always get punished for that, but I did do that time. I think my plan is if I have 5, if I'm in 5, now it is better to play it safe. Sometimes she's gonna be bully, but if I, you know, is she gonna be a bully sometimes? Yeah, but I think, you know, generally, if I just focus on avoiding her and and take my time and only strike when it's like obvious that I've got an opening, then so far that's been paying out for me. So I think we keep doing that. Okay, it's a bit of a risky move. Probably didn't need to pogo that, but took the opportunity to get some practice in. Oh, I did it again. Here. And then get hit. Sick. And then get hit again. Sick. Oh, that was ill-deserved. Okay, that was just a straight-up fail. That was just bad at the game. But you're used to that by now. We spent 3 hours on Hornet 2. We're bad at the game. Yes, we have limitations, but like, come on, it's Hornet 2. It's not that bad. Like better streamer would have been done by now. Speaking of being a better streamer, I do have to do something real quick. So give me. Actually, no, I do not have to do something. So we can keep going. Okay. What was I saying about being a better streamer? A better streamer would have already beaten Hornet 2. Well, yeah, because realistically, if I had, you know, even a couple of nail upgrade, even like one nail upgrade, I think I've gotten far enough in the fight that I would have beaten Hornet 2 by now. And that's pretty promising to, you know, feel like I would have, you know, it's kind of the, you know, there's some strength training going on here, right? It's like the, you know, where you like, you know, train with slightly stronger weights, or like, you know, wear like weighted bracelets, or, you know, a weighted chest plate. You can tell that I've actually done this, and I've not just like seen people do it in like TV shows and movies. You know, by how realistically I'm talking about it, and how with how much confidence. Okay, you need to. Okay, but it's like, you know, when you, the idea of like you walk around with like weights on your ankles or on your wrists, and then like when you take it off, you all of a sudden feel like so much lighter because you just get used to like the extra burden. That's kind of what we're doing here, right? I'm not yet to the point where I'm able to beat Hornet 2 no nail, or right? I'm, you know, I'm not yet at the point where I can beat Hornet 2 with no helps, but I'm getting pretty close, which means that if I ever have to play Hornet 2 again with just like the normie, you know, stuff, you know, with more health, with more, you know, with charms that help me out, and better nail and all of that stuff, like, it's gonna be a piece of cake, because I think I've already done more Hornet 2 than, you know, I've hit her more times than I would need to with basically any combination of upgrades, which means that I just stood there. Oh, that was, we didn't deserve that, but we got it anyway. Go away. Okay. Ow. I'm fine though, actually. This is, you know, I have 5 life. I've got 5, you know, I've got full health. I've got, you know, hit her a fair number of times. I like how this is going. Dude, I was facing the wrong way. Dude, and I am bad. Holy cow. Still pogo practice. Fine. Oh. Greedy. Super greedy. Oh, double Hegale? You kidding? And then you just punish me anyway. Oh, but I dodged your freaking parry, you clown. I wonder if in Silk Song do you fight the knight? The sun. Maybe this stream will just turn into. I wonder. Ooh, we heal here. Oh. Okay. We didn't take damage, so I'm fine with that. Nerp. Oh, here we go. I don't know why I thought that was a good time to heal. And I have to stop getting in the... Oh, my damage burner! We're just double healing. I don't care. I should care. I should start caring. Okay, we're in the middle. We get to be in the middle. I knew it. I was like, she's gonna pull it out sooner or later. I'm healing here. I don't care. No! I thought I could have gotten at least one heal. I thought that one was pretty good. Thought that went pretty well. So, oh. I am overall liking my progress. I think middle strat is just, I just feel a lot better. I feel like a lot less like I'm on the run and more like I'm able to like meaningfully react to things she does. Okay, I don't, okay. We double heal here. I know that I don't really have time for double heal. Ripple heal, we're fine. This is beautiful. Oh, that was risky. That was risky and totally unnecessary, but worthwhile practice. I said before, I'd rather spend the time up front to practice it so that I can do it when I need it versus not practice it because I think I'll never need it and then it ends up biting me. Okay. 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 Alright. I've got to be close to another stagger, right? Probably just had a stagger and then completely forgot. It all sort of blurs together. After 4 hours of Hornet 2, you sort of lose focus. When did I lose 2 health? When did that happen? Oh, I'm in the corner again. How did this happen? How does this always happen? Oh, okay. I'm gonna heal here. I probably... yeah. Okay. Double... no, I only have a single heal. That's fine. Okay. Tried to get aggressive to make some more space, and it didn't pay out. That's fine. I feel like on the whole, we're getting better. On the whole, we're improving. Every once in a while, I have kind of a bad run, but, you know, if we keep going, I have confidence that we will get there. That we will get good at the game, and we will not fail. I just also realized that if I do beat Hornet 2 before I end stream, I will have to change the title. That's fine. We can live with that. Bah. I'm just gonna do a cheeky little, that's probably premature. I probably should have waited until I had full health to do that, but you know what? I'm feeling good. I'll do it again. Haha. Yeah, do you know this? Haha. Oh. That was ill-conceived. Yeah. I was in the corner again. Stop being in the corner. Just be in the center. Haha. See, I countered the Hagale because I knew it was coming. No, I didn't know it was coming, but I had a hunch that if I just punished her, I could get away with it. And then, oh, is it just me? Or was that throw longer that time? It probably wasn't. I'm probably just gaslighting myself because I want to make myself feel good that it was unfair, and it was probably totally justified and fair. Okay, feeling good. 5 health. Right before the stagger too. Okay, that was good. I'm getting pretty good at dodging a lot of her attacks though. I'm feeling good about that. That was... I risked it. It didn't pay out. That's fine. Gonna heal here. Oh, I'm gonna double heal. Oh, we heal, and then we get her. Oh, that was a ill visit. Feel like it's a pretty friendly hitbox that she had going. Okay. I get freaked out by the spikes. Don't get freaked out by the spikes. They're more scared of you than you are of them. And I can't just make... Not everything is more scared of me than I am of it. But the spikes are. Okay. But I am now officially scared. No. See the spikes. And I hear in my head, like, you gotta clear out the spikes. The videos I watched told me that I have to clear out the spikes, but maybe I just need to take a little bit more time. Maybe I just be like, okay, I'll clear out the spikes when I get a chance, but I don't always have to just do it right away. I can, you know, make the first priority avoiding Hornet and the second priority clearing out the spikes. Huh? Can we do that? Can we do that? I feel like that's not what's happening, and then I get the spikes, and then I'm like, oh, I have to clear them out, and then I get, you know, get hit a lot, and then... Yeah, what am I supposed to do when she walks backwards? What's the plan there? Come on. This is not already not good. I'm gonna heal. It's a risky play, but I think is what I needed to do. Heal here. And then, of course, I don't have enough to heal because I was too risky. Okay. We can come back from this. This is fine. Okay, but I maybe need to actually land a hit on her at some point. Heal. Perfect. This is fine. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Ah. Not really. Alright. We, go again. I am feeling good about this, though. Last stream, I was kind of in a space of like, oh boy, I feel like this is gonna take forever. And now I'm in a place where I'm like, you know, it might still take forever, but I will get there. Well, practice, Pogo. Maybe I should start counting again. I feel like the counting, I don't know. The counting helps me focus it helped me focus, but it also kind of psychs me out. And I feel like I've played enough of this that at this point, it's better for me to just keep doing what I've been doing instead of trying to like, oh my goodness. I thought I was jumping and instead I used nail, and then I almost died and instead it worked out. That was ill-conceived. Holy cow. Everything about that was a horrible plan. Because I was seeing that my soul meter was full, and I was like, well, my soul meter's full, and I'm at full health, so I should use Vengeful Spirit. And then I got hit, but like my brain was still stuck on the gear that said, we're using Vengeful Spirit. And so I used Vengeful Spirit, and I missed, and then I got stepped on like 2 more times, and then I died. Focus, stay in the center. I deserve to be in the center. Center is my homeland. Holy cow. Clearly Hornet does not think the center is my homeland. Okay. That's fine. We go again. Hold on, I think my mic's tripping. 1 sec. Testing, testing. Okay, I think we're good. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I think we figured it out. So, all right, back to Hornet 2. All right. So, I do feel like I'm getting better. As I almost fail killing the shade. Alright. Okay. That wasn't a good life choice. I went for a risky strat. I should have just played it safe like I normally do. We didn't do that. It didn't pay out. It's fine. We're learning. So if it's like 80 hits, then that's like, what? 6 staggers plus some? Staggers every 12 or so. Heal. I'm gonna do a double heal. Thought about doing a triple heal there, but I didn't think I had enough time. And I did. If I had done a triple heal, it would have gotten stepped on, and it would have been all for naught. Ha! Ha! No, I'm king of the center. I deserve to be in the center. You get to go away because you're Hornet. What do we say about Hornets? We don't like them. Yeah, I heal though. You gotta heal. Great. I love being on the run. Yeah, okay. That was, yeah, that was, I was not long for that world. But yeah, it's about 6 staggers. So maybe I just count the staggers. 6 staggers and then some. So like not quite to getting to 7, but if I've gotten a 6, then I'm within end sight. And if I get to 7, then I guess we learn that that video that said they were beating Hornet 2 base nail was not in fact base nail. I'm not sure how the math works out there. Maybe I was, you know, maybe 700 isn't what she actually is. Maybe it's like she, hold on. Oh, okay. I don't have enough to heal yet because I'm bad. I have like 1 hit on her. Great. Double great. It's fine. Got 2 health. You can do loads with 2 health. I've toppled nations with 2 health. Heal there. Although the healing plays are a little risky, but I got just a little sooner. I would have hit her away. That was a mistake, but it's okay. We're gonna do a double heal here, and then we're gonna live, and it's gonna be awesome. I think that was first stagger. Okay. That was risky. I didn't deserve to live that, but I did. Come on. Give me just a heal window. Just give me a heal window. I think, you know, it is kind of about playing the odds, because, like, you kind of can't avoid her completely. She's just, there's too many moves. She's too quick. She's too unpredictable. There aren't moves that, like, pull... She totally saw me go in, and she totally homed in on me. That was like she went straight down when I wasn't even directly below her. I call shenanigans on that one. Haha! I beat your counter with the power of brute force and stubbornness. Okay. Back. Good use of pogo. Good nail save. Okay, that was me getting greedy. That was me trying. I need to stop getting greedy when she does that thing. She does her yarn attack. Like there, I could have gotten greedy and I didn't, and then it worked out. We just don't get greedy and then we win. This is how this works. Aha! Good pogo save. That's fine. We do this, and then we get a little that. That's probably what, the third stagger? Might just be the second, but we'll find out. Ah! Ah! Okay, yeah, so it probably was her third stagger. Okay, here's the part. Focus on living. I'm gonna risk it here. Okay. We keep focusing. Focus. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I was at 1 health. That was 2 health before. Oh, we heal here. And then we do that. Oh! It's fine. That was what, stagger 4, I think? 4 or 5? We're making progress. Just taking our time. Yep, you come over here, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Oh, what the frick was that? I felt like a movement manipulation, like she was supposed to like go up, but instead, no! Dang, I bet that was really close. That was probably, I probably had a good 60 hits on her or so. I was well on my way. I just needed to focus, lock in, be more patient, wait to heal. Instead, I jumped the gun and it bit me. Okay. It's kind of my fault. I took my hands off the controller. GoodBerean, why would you take your hands off the controller at the beginning of the Hornet 2 fight? I don't know, man. Ah. Good pogo. Heal. Dude, I swear I had enough time and then it just didn't happen. Oh, we're double healing here for sure. I don't care if I get killed. I mean, I can't get what they killed, but I don't get here if I took a hit there, and I didn't. I did later, but I mean, that's not the point. The point is that I know when I'm supposed to heal. Okay. Goal is full soul meter, full health, and then I start spirit blasting. So anyway, started blasting. Oh, Oh! Oh! Okay, double heal. Maybe even a triple heal. I'm not sorry. I would do it again. Jump straight into her. Okay. Double. Oh, I didn't realize that I was at. I was down. I am liking my pace here, though. That was what, the second stagger? I'm getting close to the third. Heal here. I get hit, that's fine. I heal here, I double heal even. And then I don't quite get the hit. I thought I could sneak a hit. So that was probably the third stagger. Yep, practicing the pogo. Oh! I feel like that was a very kind hitbox that they had on that one. Like, I feel like she, like, passed through me. Nap, nap, nap. So that was probably the third pogo. I'm gonna heal here. It didn't pay out, that's fine. I heal here. Nah, it didn't pay out either. Now I'm in danger. Okay, now we get to actually be focused. I thought that was gonna be a holly-golly. I took a risky heal. It didn't pay out. Double heal right on her neck. So that was what, stagger 4? So we're at about 40, the 48 mark. A little over halfway. That was not a good plan. That was not a good life choice. That was not a good life choice either. I really need... I just see the spikes and I'm like, oh, I can just clear them out real quick. And then she punishes me for it every time. Every time. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to learn to not do that. We're going to learn to not make that mistake. Gosh. So I generally want to keep these to about 2-hour streams. I can go a little longer on Fridays because I don't work in the morning. And so I'm like, I'd be fine to, go like 3 hours or so if I'm having fun and if I'm like kind of locked in. But like, man, I really want to beat her tonight. I think I might even go a little bit over 2 hours if I feel like I'm close. I feel like I feel like it's like a realistic goal. I do sense myself getting better. Like, there's more and more times when I'm about to just getting Nego Pogo, but it worked. But I do think it's totally doable to get it tonight. And so depending on how I do, if I don't get it in the next half an hour, that's okay. I might consider going a little bit longer if I feel like I can get it in the next couple of tries. But if I get to the 2-hour mark and I'm like, oh, like I could reasonably get this in the next half hour, I'll do it. And if if I'm not feeling that yet, then we'll, reconvene on Friday. But I think I'm gonna do a hard cap at 2.5 hours. Like, doesn't matter if I think next one is the run. If I'm over 2.5 hours, we're done. Bah. Bah. Okay, now we're in danger. Oh, come on. That should have been good. Okay. That one went well until it didn't, which is how most of these are going. But I feel like I keep seeing this. I do feel like I am improving. I feel like we're getting somewhere here. So I guess well, since I just took a hit to my shade, and I'm probably gonna lose this fight, I might as well talk about kind of my plans for for after Hornet 2. I talked about this a little bit on my last stream, but long story short, I don't think that I want to put off City of Tears any longer. I think after we beat Hornet 2, we get, I think it's the King's brand that you get from this, and then I'm gonna go do I think I'm gonna try City of Tears backwards. I enter via the King's Station path, and then I just kind of traverse it in reverse. I think that would be kind of fun. Just, maybe that won't be anything. Maybe it won't lead to anything meaningful, but I like to, it's going to be something that we want to try out. And then there's a couple of things that I kind of want to try out on the way. I want to go to Crossroads and do the upper tram way, because we got early tram pass. We're going to make use of that. I want to dip over to Deep Nest. We're gonna do kind of like a Deep Nest part 2. I also want to see, while I'm in city, I want to see what exactly is blocking me from a Watcher Knight. I don't remember. I feel like it's probably gonna be, okay. I feel like Watcher Knights will probably be blocked by wings. I want to see if, if I can cheese that, because as we all know, anything that's blocked by wings can be cheesed by, oh, I should heal. That was not decisive, but it paid off. Oh, that wasn't good either. We gotta be close to the, holy cow, that was so bad. Okay. Okay, we gotta heal. Heal. Dude. Gotta get out of the center. Or I got so bad. It was good, and then the spikes came out, and then I lost a bunch of health, and then I died. But I do, as we all know, wings is just anything that's gated by wings is just an invitation for shade skip. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna try to do some shade skipping, see if I can get to Watcher Knights via shade skip. I know that I said, this run is evolving. At the beginning of the run, I was saying, oh, we're not going to do any shade skips. We're not going to do any speedrun skips. But I think I've decided, because I already did a shade skip to get here, or an aspen skip, technically you don't need the shade. I think what I decided is if it's a speedrun skip, I can learn pretty easily. If it's if it's a skip that like a normie player could reasonably figure out in a decent amount of time, then it's valid. And I kind of also want to see, questions that I have remaining. How long can I put off wings? How long can I put off specifically infected crossroads? Could I beat the game without infected crossroads? I think that would be a fun little challenge. And maybe we can't get there, but if we can get like most of the way, if we could beat like a couple of the you know, a couple of the Watchers without infected crossroads, I think that would be a pretty cool a thing, and I'd like to try that out. So, plan is upper tram pass, see what I can cheese to get to Watcher Knights early, and then we're gonna do City of Tears backwards, gradually make our way over towards gradually make our way back towards Deep Nest. We dipped into Deep Nest early on and just kind of got the tram pass and then just bounced. But, you know, eventually we do have to end up in Deep Nest. And there's two things that I want to explore. I want to explore at the top of Deep Nest. I want to see like what it can do up there, what areas I can get to without getting additional... Holy cow. Oh, I screwed that up so bad. Oh, frick. I don't know, for some reason I thought that stun was like her being done. And so like I was like, oh wait, did I win? Like, because there was like a pause in the music. We'll do that. I got greedy and I paid the price. I don't know if I would have avoided that though. Okay. Probably deserve that one. Oh, heal here. And then we hit her in the face. And then she almost steps on us. But she doesn't, and that's where we get hit again. Because of course we do. Oh my goodness. Alright, focus. Focus. Focus! It's like so quickly things just go completely wrong. It's fine. I don't need to focus on those spikes. I just need to focus on not dying to Hornet. That's all we care about. Yeah. So, plan. Plan is to make our way back to Deep Nest, go to the top of Deep Nest, see what we can get to without any more upgrades, go to the and then go to the Watcher or the Dreamer and see what we can accomplish. I just realized I've been calling them the Watch. I think I called the Watch. You know, I named the Watcher Knight, and then all three of the Dreamers just turned into the Watchers. And I don't know how long I've been saying that. I think only this stream, but. Oh my god, you're aggressive today. Oh, crap, just go. Adino. Who's Adino? Do I know her? Wow. Punish. Okay. Other things, barring making success, you know. So the goal is to kind of put off infected crossroads as long as possible. Say I can't do that. Focus. We gotta focus. Heal. Okay. Yeah, there's no the double yarn attack. Come on. So, you know, I wanna pull it off. You know, if I can avoid Infected Crossroads entirely, and get the base ending where I beat the Dreamers in the Hollow Knight, that would be pretty cool. Barring that, I want to put it off as long as possible. And if I do end up having to do Ancient Basin, well, I guess my initial idea was to do Ancient Basin backwards as well, but that's not particularly interesting because you have to do Ancient Basin backwards anyway, usually to get out of the Ancient Basin. So, kind of, you know, we sort of lose the cool thing about early Tram Pass is that I don't have to take the long shaft down from City of Tears and then climb all the way back up like you do in sort of like the normal gameplay. Of course. We'll do that. Okay. Bah. It never fails, man. I gotta stop getting greedy, though. It's like I can... I mean, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because you might say it's a double-edged nail. Yeah, you can go ahead and close out of the stream now. I deserve that. But like, you know, I keep saying like don't be greedy, and it's like I lose a lot of life when I like go for extra hits, you know. But really, if I don't do that, you know, if I don't do that, then, you know, what going for the extra hits, you know, I'd say I get hit and then I go for the iframes. Say holy cow. All right, well, now we have to die. Ha! All right, guess we're gonna do the bench. Because that was silliness. But the iframes. What was I saying? No, not the iframes. Yes, the iframes. Because when I go and I have to, you know, when I get hit, I have a little bit of a window to get some additional soul by utilizing the iframes. Like, okay, I have a second to, you know, get a hit that I normally wouldn't have, and then also get some soul. But and most of the time that pays out. Sometimes it costs extra hits, and then I hold up, my controller's tripping. But sometimes it doesn't pay out, and then I end up, and that's what I call getting greedy. But okay. Speaking of getting greedy. I feel like it does, you know, when I get punished for it, I'm like, oh, I got greedy, I shouldn't have gotten greedy. Oh, she did it again. Or she did that like mid-air, you know. Not fully, but like, oh, heal, and then get some soul. That's what, second stagger, third stagger? Okay. Oh, okay. Yo, Jankeeb, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying me fail Hornet 2 over and over again. If you're just joining, we are doing Hollow Knight wrong. I have played Hollow Knight before. I played it several years ago. I was okay at it. I did not beat some of the harder bosses. And so we're doing another playthrough, but the goal is to do everything as wrong as possible. I did early Deep Nest after I beat the Mantis Lords, did early Deep Nest, it skipped the City of Tears, went straight for those tram pass, and then went the southern route all the way over to Kingdom's Edge. And so now and then I did a little bit of a cheesy Shades / Aspen skip to get to Hornet 2 early. So I have base nail, I have no charms, and holy cow, my controller is tripping yet again. I feel like, okay, it's a okay, one way or another. Okay, and we're done. Why did I do that? That was a horrible plan. I like totally lost focus on everything I was doing. What was I doing? But yeah, so with a little bit of cheese, we got early Hornet 2, but we don't have any upgrades, so we're suffering. Wasn't even that good at Hornet 2 to begin with. At this point, I feel like I'm pretty good at Hornet 2, but I'm not quite good enough yet to beat Hornet 2. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to beat Hornet 2 with no upgrades, no charms, no nail upgrades, no health upgrades, no soul meter upgrades. Literally just, as one chatter put it before, I've got a literally just a. Sorry, I'm losing focus because my controller will not stop rumbling, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make that stop. Literally just a base nail and a dream. Give me a second while I figure out what's going on with my controller. We're just having all sorts of tech issues today. Give me 1 second. And changing scenes seem to resolve that, so. Okay. Or no, not change. I think it was clicking out of the game is what resolved that. All right. That's fine. I'm an IT professional. I actually am. But I am I do know. Wait. Am I an IT professional though? Because holy cow. All of a sudden, my whole setup just feels wrong. I don't know why. Okay. So anyway, I am desperately trying to win at Hornet 2. I really need to focus so I can get some health, because I should not be at 1 health this early. We're gonna do a triple heal. That was pretty risky, but I think it paid out because I want to have as much health for as long as possible before I lose it all again to nonsense. That was probably my fault. I just need to focus. Okay, that I don't know how to avoid that. That's, some nonsense. But yeah, as you can see, because I skipped most of the game so far and did early Hornet 2 and kind of cheesed the ascent to the bench, I have no wings. I do not have the Monarch wings. I did not go to the Ancient Basin except as just like a little sightseeing tour to be like, hey, cool, I'm at the Ancient Basin. already without having been to the City of Tears. The okay, you gotta chill. Okay, I'm like already not liking how this is going. Bah, don't like any of this. I need to heal. And I need to wait until it's actually safe to heal. We're gonna take our time. Oh, perfect. Hey, look, safe to heal. I'm gonna do a triple heal. It's probably gonna ruin my day, but it didn't. Haha. And now I'm full health, and everything's great until it's not. Okay, heal there. All right. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, no wings. So I kind of, I had to do a cheesy little skip to get here. But it means that I am fighting Hornet 2 without all the power-ups that I should have gotten by now. Like, the game expects me to have Monarch Wings. I do not have the Monarch Wings. As a result, I have to kind of avoid some of her attacks with some special chicanery. I'm pretty sure that's a non-bad word, chicanery. If it is a bad word, and something I shouldn't be saying, please forgive me, because my intention is for it to be something akin to shenanigans. If it's not that, please forgive me. I mean nothing ill by it. But, oh, that was almost dangerous. See, but that's a great example of the sort of thing you should have wings for, and I don't have wings. So we have to like use just the dash to get away, and it's not always the best. It doesn't always pay off. Okay. And that's the part where I start to get greedy and then lose a lot of life, but we're not going to do that. We're going to play it safe. We're going to wait until I get an opening to heal. It's fine. That's not fine. Okay, we gotta, let's go. Okay, we triple heal right here. I'm probably only have time for a double heal. I gotta get in the center. That was what I've learned so far, is the center is gonna be better for me in the long run. Gonna heal here. That didn't pay out, that's fine. Okay. What I've learned here is I can't be too greedy about trying to get rid of all the spikes. I just have to really only go for them when I can. Because if she gets too spicy, I get in trouble. No! Okay, we really need to... Come on. Yes. Give me it. Alright, I'm taking it. What? Oh, come on. Come on, Hornet. Come on, Hornet. Okay. Alright. So. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I'm making Hornet 2 way harder than it needs to be because I have no upgrades. I don't have the Monarch Wings. I have to get creative. I'm pretty sure if I had had any upgrades at this point, I would have beaten it. But, I do have more plans to make this a weird playthrough. I want to see if we can get to, get pretty deep into Deep Nest without any additional upgrades. I want to see if the Queen's Gardens is a possibility. That might not be a possibility because I'm fairly certain that it's gated hard by Yzma's tier. And unless you're like, you use this super duper fancy speedrun skip that I will definitely not be learning, you cannot enter it without tier. One moment. Okay. Okay, come on. Healing. That's fine. I'm healing here. Oh, I can't heal. That's so bad. It's fine. Okay. Heal here. And then we get a little boop. Okay, what the frick? Oh, that was an interesting dive. I feel like that's kind of the move, is to just like be like, oh, you're attacking me? No, you're not. I'm attacking you. Haha. Do the reverse. But yeah, the plan is to basically put off the infected crossroads for as long as possible, and by extension the monarch wings. I want to try to get the dreamers, so I probably can't do Queen's Gardens, but I'm betting that with a little bit of creativity we can make some progress in Fog Canyon. So we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna explore a little bit around where you would enter Fog Canyon, and we're gonna see what we can do. I'm thinking that Fog Canyon is probably gated by Yzma's tier, or by Shade Cloak. I'm also wondering what the other thing I don't remember is what gates Abyss. Is it GoodBerean? Or do I need so I'm trying to remember. I haven't done I've done a lot of research for this run, and it's been a while since I've played the game, so I don't quite remember. I'm pretty sure Shade Cloak is in the Abyss, and the Abyss needs, it's either the King's Brand or it's like the that completed, because I know there's the two-part thing where one of them is the you get from the queen in Queen's Gardens, and the other thing you get from, I'm healing you, I don't care. Healing. Worth it. Healing. Oh, I can't heal. So bad. Come on. Heal. I'd do it again. Alright. We gotta play it safe so I can heal up. And then I can talk about my plans for remembering how this game works. That's gotta be the second or third stagger. I'm healing. Healing. Okay. I'm gonna stay in the center. Can't leave. Oh! Now that is nice to know. I'm healing. Get in the center. Okay, that's nice. Take it easy. Don't get crazy. Okay, and we heal here. Double heal. Let's go. It's fine. Oh, golly. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Heal. Oh, this is not the time. No, it's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're not gonna get freaked out. We're not gonna lose our minds here. We're gonna just play the game. And instead, we're gonna jump right into the mail. Nice. Okay. What? Oh yeah, so I'm pretty sure, is the Abyss gated by getting the one half of the brand from the Queen and the Queen's Gardens, and the other half of the brand from the White Palace, which you need the Dream Nail, like the enhanced Dream Nail for. If that's the case, I mean, I know that White Palace is impossible without, I know that White Palace, you need all hands on decks when it comes to movement options. So the, you know, Wingless Palace is just not happening. There might be a world where some super insane speedrunner has like figured out, you know, how to do the, you know, how to do the White Palace without wings or without like cloak or something. But like, not me. I'm never. That's never gonna be me. I shouldn't say never, because every time I think I'm never going to do something, like I end up doing it. Focusing. But it's, I would say, the plan for this run is certainly not to learn how to do Wingless Palace. We might not even do Palace. The goal is to kind of, we'll get to Hollow Knight and see how, you know, the goal is to get to Hollow Knight in the weirdest possible way, and then we'll see how we feel after that. But I remember not enjoying Palace when I was there before on my first playthrough. So personally, I would like to avoid that unless I have like a pretty compelling reason to do it. Okay, that was stupid. Stupid because I made a mistake, not stupid because of the game. Oh, that was almost bad. I will say, I'm getting pretty good without the wings. Like, I feel like the wings just makes this baby mode. No. Heal. Can we heal? Word. Don't care. I would do it again. Okay, now I'm in danger. That's what I deserve. I got greedy, and then it didn't pay out. It's the story of my life. Ooh. I think I'll go a little bit longer. I'm almost at the 2-hour mark. I would like to beat Hornet 2 tonight, and I think it can happen, but I think I have to just lock in. So I'm gonna go, well, I'll go till the 2-minute 15 mark, see how it is. If I'm feeling good, I'm gonna keep going to 2:30. If not, I'm gonna just call it. 2:30 is my hard stop. I'm not going more than 2 hours and 30 minutes on stream. That might be a bit short. You know, I know that a lot of people do these like longer streams, and there's some that would say like, oh, you like gotta do these long streams to like make progress, but to be quite frank, I don't have the time to do longer streams right now, or at least don't have time to commit to longer streams. Like maybe, you know, maybe on the weekends I might be able to do it, but as of now, I have not committed to a regular time slot on the weekends. So I'd rather, you know, my goal is consistency. So if that means I do 3 2-hour streams a week, and keep them nice and short, I'd rather that over, you know, burning myself out trying to do these 7-hour streams just because people say I'm supposed to. You know, think consistency is going to win the day anyway. So that's, you know, kind of like a lesson that I'm learning as well, is that like really consistency is the most important like thing when building any skill or developing any you know, any discipline, doing anything in particular. And you know, especially with streaming, like I feel like if I put out some, you know, a little bit of, you know, if I do a little bit of that was really a bad time to just not be decisive at all. You know, but if I stream consistently in small bursts for an extended period of time, I feel like that's going to be more worthwhile than if I just try to do these like super duper mega streams. The consistency will win out in the end. It's sort of a, you know, it's sort of the idea of you can't, you know, you sustained effort over a long period of time. It's going to become like increasingly unlikely that I actually don't, you know, get what I want. That's a really good way of saying it. My goal is to, you know, find people that enjoy the same things I do here, that, you know, appreciate video games, that appreciate music, that appreciate, I do programming too, and my goal is to kind of do some coding streams, build some games of my own during, you know, on stream eventually. So that's, you know, I want to do, you know, those things with people that are gonna find that stuff interesting and are gonna, you know, and are also into that sort of thing, you know, people that, and maybe even do things that I don't. So, you know, people that are into like writing, people who are into poetry and visual arts and graphic design and things like that. Like, you know, I just want to cultivate like a space for artists and creatives of all kinds. Oh my goodness, every time I respect. That was bad. That was bad. I really gotta focus, dude. You know, I really want to just create a space for you know, kind of creatives of all stripes to you know, find mutual appreciation in art, you know, and so we can enjoy art in video games and in writing and in music and in all of this different stuff. And so, you know, to build that kind of community, it's sort of a consistency over the long term. Like if I, you know, go at this for a year or several years or, you know, longer, like it's unlikely that I'm gonna find a bunch of people right away. You know, it's unlikely that like a bunch of people are gonna show up next stream that are like into this stuff and like we have this community right away. But my goal is to find people that are, you know, into this over the long term. And if I do you know, go after this for several years, it's going to become increasingly unlikely that I will fail in that mission. And so that's the goal, consistency over time. And the only way that happens is if I do it in a sustainable way, if I commit to a schedule that I think is going to be reasonable and expected. That might mean that my schedule hasn't changed, like, you know, maybe what I'm doing now is not a good long-term plan, but we'll figure it out. Oh, why are you baiting me so much? Stop it. Double heal. doing a double heal. That's worth it. Haha. Yeah. Gotta heal. The classic. Miss her and then just walk right into her. Never fails. Oh, the double Shaw? You kidding? Fine. I probably should have used that chance to heal the last time she threw the nail. Ah! Fool me once. Dude. Double Shaw and then Hagale. How am I supposed to avoid that? There's probably a way, but I'm just bad. I should stop saying I'm bad. Like, I'm definitely improving. I feel like we're pretty close to spiky time. It's gotta be. Whoa! Chill out, Hornet. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Spiky time. And then you just immediately ruin my day. How am I supposed to do that? That was a bad life choice. Gotta heal. Double heal. We're doing double heal. I don't even care if she steps on my face. We gotta get some motion here. Dude. Spikies just ruined me. How the heck am I gonna get past those? Like, they show up and then, like, my brain just goes burr. So, I think with that, gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more attempts and then call it a night. If after this second, in fact, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 2 more attempts. If after the second attempt, I'm like, oh man, that was really close. I feel it the next time, I'm doing it. If not, we're done. Okay. So this is 1 of my final 2 attempts of the night. I'm really hoping that I do beat her. I was feeling really good earlier in the stream that this was gonna be the time that I beat her. I'm starting to feel like that's not quite gonna be the case yet. It does seem like the more I, get through the game, the one, there's not gonna be a whole lot of things I'll be able to avoid entirely, I guess. I'm guessing I won't be able to completely avoid the I'm gonna do a triple. Why the heck not? I think I just realized why not. I don't even have enough to heal. Come on. Okay. Alright. That was my first of 2 final tries. We get 1 more try. It's my last try of the night. If on this last try I get like scary close to beating her, I will do 1 additional try. But if I'm not feeling like I'm like inches away from beating her, then we're not. Then this is the last try of the night. But I do feel like, it's unrealistic to expect that I will avoid wings entirely. It's unrealistic to think that I will be able to make much progress at all without Yzma's Tear into like the later parts of the game. Dude, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I don't think any amount of training would have made me do anything different. Gonna heal here. Come on, dude. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Don't be scared of Hornet. Just do the thing. Heal. Okay. Okay, Adino. You heal here. That's what the second stagger. Ah! I read you like a book, Hornet. And she read me. It's fine. You heal. You ruined my day anyway. It's fine. I don't know why I thought dashing through with her was gonna do anything worthwhile. Oh, we gotta heal right now. Oh my goodness. Oh! Gotta heal, and then I gotta hit it. Okay, so this is dangerous because I'm pretty sure that was like the third stagger, which means spikies are coming out soon. And as we all know, spikies are when my day just gets ruined. See? Like that. Gotta heal here. Oh my goodness, I just gotta get better at this killing the spikes. Don't do that. Gotta heal. I'm gonna do a double heal actually. Triple heal? Let's go! We're back in it. Heal. Gotta make some distance. Just heal. No! Oh, that was so good. Okay, that felt so good. I'm gonna do one more. But if my next one isn't as good as that or better, I'm stopping. Never mind, I'm dying. Every time I fall down there, I have to go into spikes because I can't get back up. Okay. Last run, unless it's that or better. I was really ready for that last time to be my last time, but that was maybe the best I did the whole time. And so I feel like I have to follow that up. I have to follow that up. And then if this next one is just like a dud and I die, then it's over. I'm done for the night. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna focus on. But to finish my earlier thought, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna run out of interesting things to skip, and it's just gonna turn into a challenge run. It's gonna turn into, can I beat Hollow Knight with 0 upgrades? And if that's what it ends up being, then so be it. I remember Hollow Knight being a pretty fun boss. I know that there was someone in stream that was saying that Hollow Knight without nail upgrades is kind of a death sentence, but I kind of want to just try it, you know, because I do remember Hollow Knight being a pretty fun boss to get good at. And I remember in the end, I remember being a lot better at Hollow Knight than I was at Hornet too. So if I feel like if I can beat Hornet 2 with 0 upgrades, then Hollow Knight with 0 upgrades is totally attainable. At least it's gonna be fun. You know, I might get to a point where it's like, okay, this is like actually insane. It's not worth the effort, but you know, I want to try it. I'm gonna try it at least. because, you know, if I end up trying it and it's not good, we'll figure it out. That's what this whole run's about. It's about trying stuff. Do I know exactly how it's all going to play out? No, I don't. And that's what's going to make it worthwhile. That's what's going to make it a fun game of Hollow Knight. It's not a challenge run where I have every step planned out. It's not a first-time playthrough where I'm going in blind. It is a regular... No, it's not a regular. It's actually probably the most irregular, bizarre amalgam of challenges and weird mistakes and foolishness that you've ever watched in a Hollow Knight run. And that's what you're here for. You're here to get the kind of Hollow Knight run that you cannot get anywhere else. Heal. But Deba! Alright. It's gotta be soon. She's gotta start getting the sticks out. She's gotta start getting it out soon. You heal here. I think that was the third stagger, so spikies are coming imminently. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine too. I'm gonna heal. That's fine. I'm gonna heal. I'm feeling good. I don't know, though. There's a lot I can do about Adino when there's spikes everywhere. Like, that's not something that I feel super duper great about. A little heal. Of course you stepped right on me. Are you kidding? Dude, I need to focus. I'm healing. Hands are sweaty. My Oh! Whoa! Heal. Didn't pay out. It's fine. It's got to be a stagger soon. She's got a stagger soon. Yes, and we do. Let's do a triple heal. Oh, I can't do a triple heal. We're very close. This might be the closest we've ever gotten. And we're gonna die right here. Oh, I'm gonna heal. No! I think that was the closest. I'm gonna do it again. I keep saying that. I know it feels like I'm you know, I know it feels like I'm going back on my promises, but I'm promising you right now, it has to be that good or better, or I'm done. This is the next run. If this is a flop, I'm done. But if this is better than if this next run is as good or better than the last one was, we keep going. Why did she jump so much? Stop jumping! So many Shaws. Stop saying Shaw. Cool. Do feel that the move is to attack. If she goes for a emitter attack, you go for a emitter attack. That's what we're doing. Is it going to be weird trying to do a new strat on the last run of the night? Yeah, but it's going to be worth it. We're either going to die and have a super great game plan for next time, or we're going to win. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to heal. Oh, I could have avoided that if I was better at the game. Oh, I'm so good. Yeah, it's definitely that. That's definitely the move. It's just like, you attacking me? No, I'm actually attacking you. Let's do the reverse. Heal. Gotta heal. And then we attack. Of course. Heal. That's scary. I'm doing a double. I feel like I should have scared her off. I attacked her. That should have bounced her back, and she didn't. I think that was the third. So here comes Spiky soon. Yep, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna heal. Double heal? That didn't work. No, what? I'm heal. Not a lot I can do about that one. Okay, all right, I'm calling it there. I don't think that was good as the last time. So, I am very, very close. I feel it. I feel that I'm very close, but I am not quite close enough to keep grinding away because I do need to get to bed. But tomorrow, we are beating Hornet. So, make sure to tune in tomorrow. If you missed tomorrow, make sure to check out the VOD. There's going to be a VOD. Do have a VODs channel, so check it out. See what's going on at the VODs channel. Right now, there's only the first VOD up, but the other VODs are going to be going up very soon. So stay tuned. And yeah, more Hornet 2 to come. Not more Hollow Knight to come, but more Hornet 2 to come. So thank you for joining. If you stopped in, if you are checking out the VOD, if you are just passing by, thank you just for checking it out. Hope you enjoyed me suffering at what's going on 5 hours of Hornet 2 grinding. Certainly not the playthrough I quite expected to have, but here we are. So if you enjoy if you enjoy me grinding Hornet 2, then check it out next time. Thanks for joining, and don't forget to be good.